Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and I have part 2 for you for my pickup videos with the big gang of blue tubers that came to my neck of the woods. This first video is going to be, or the second video will be the first video where we hit up a JCD and Hobby. In total, we hit 3 of their stores. I found gold at all 3. This is the first stop, and I really thought, dang, I cannot believe I found one of the items that I did. It's an Arrow video box set, but you'll see which one when we go. If you like these type of videos, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Let's waste no more time and see some of that beautiful bee footage, okay? Bye-bye! Every time I come to Jay's, this is the first place that I stop. This is where they kind of set up a lot of their Steelbooks. I have this Friday the 13th already. I have this Anchorman 1 and 2. I love this Steelbook. I feel like it doesn't get talked about enough. Big Lebowski, part of the Real Heroes line. Very, very cool line of Steelbooks. But kind of scrolling through here, a lot of Wonder Woman, a lot of DC. But speaking of DC, I see Watchmen, 20 bucks for this Steelbook. Not a bad price at all. Pretty sure I'm going to be picking this up, but let's just take a quick scan of all the movies that they have here, because they have a small but mighty selection. And one of the titles they have, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I want the 4K. I don't have it in my collection at all, so I don't need the Blu-ray. Goodfellas in this Digibook, looking very classy for a classic for sure. I don't know about you, but this is how I kind of look at movies. A, I look to see if there's a Steelbook, because those kind of stick out like the best sore thumb there is. But B, I also look if I see any boutique labels, and I had no idea that this movie, Biloxi Blues with Matthew Broderick, I had no idea this got a release from Shout Select. Very, very cool to see. Tempted to pick that up. Also tempted to pick up Mallrats 4K, 25 bucks. It's a bit too steep. If it was even like 20, I would probably pick it up, but I have the Blu-ray. I think I'm going to stick with that for now, but this one was very hard to pass up for me for sure. The Criterion Collection sale is still going on as recording this video, so I'm not going to pay 25 bucks for seconds. I like seeing the Criterions here. If the sale's not going on, these are very good prices, but if I can buy it new for the same price as I can buy it used, I'm just going to stick with new. Jay's also has a ton of great statues, collectibles, all that fun stuff. These Blu-ray sets for The Walking Dead I don't have, but they're very, very cool to look at. I just don't know if I need them in the collection. I kind of like looking at them here. I had no idea that Stranger Things was so expensive. I have that. That's kind of crazy. I remember getting that on clearance. But dear Lord, look at all of the overstock that Jay's has right now. This is stuff that they haven't put out. They have a lot of stuff on a cart, so I'm going to be the first to kind of look through this, to pick my fingers through, and I already found a kind of goodies that I wanted. I'm going to surprise all you, though. Here's the gang coming out of Jay's. We had a blast, but I did get a sack of goodies. Let me show you what I got. So I had an absolute blast at that store. I had an absolute blast all day hanging out with everybody that came. But let's go over the movies that I picked up, because of all of these, actually every single one of these movies that I found, I was just kind of shocked that I found. The first one, with this week apropos having Deadpool and Wolverine be released in theaters, I found another glorious Deadpool slipcover variant that I did not have in my collection. So far, I have Castaway and Predator. Those are the 2 that I liked the most, so those are the only 2 that I bought back in the day. But ever since then, I've been like, man, I should have bought every single one of those. I didn't buy this brand new because I already had Revenge of the Nerds. And in fact, I have the exact version of Revenge of the Nerds that this is in my collection. But now I have it Deadpoolarized, and I am excited to kind of like have a nice increase, an upgrade to my collection for Revenge of the Nerds. That's 3 of them I wanted. There were so many slipcovers. If you do not know about the Deadpool slipcovers, they were, God, I want to say there's over 20 of them. If I can find a picture, I'll pop that up here, but there's a lot of very, very cool ones. So I'm always on the hunt to find them out in the wild, because you never know if people get rid of them. Very happy to add this to the collection. And one cool thing about Jay's, it's buy 3 movies, get the 4th free. So I'm always on the hunt to find at least 4 movies. You get the lowest priced one for free. This was $10, so this one was a freebie that got thrown in. The other $10 title that I found was a movie I've been meaning to rewatch for the longest time, and I did not own physically. So I have been slowly looking, just kind of keeping an eye out for this title. And when I saw Kingpin, when I saw Kingpin with this glorious slipcover with all of the sparkly bits. I knew this is the one that I was going to pick up. Did not know that this release had an extended cut. Did not know this film had an extended cut to begin with. So very pumped to finally watch this. I've been on a Farrelly Brothers kick recently, and this is like one that I don't think gets enough love. I remember loving this movie as a child, but it's been 15, maybe close to 20 years since I've seen this movie. Very intrigued to see if it holds up the test of time for me. I want to say that there is extra frames with the Farrelly Brothers. I don't know what any of these special features mean, so I'm not going to read them off to you. But yeah, just very cool that there's 2 different cuts of the film of Kingpin. I did not know that. The next one I want to say is like the first one that I showed off when I first got to Jay's. The first thing I always look at is their new release rack, because normally that's where they put a lot of their Steelbooks at. They used to have a Steelbook section in there. It just is now kind of scattered alphabetically. But when I saw Watchmen, I grabbed this sucker as quickly as I could. This show is phenomenal. It's a crime that this did not get a 4K treatment. It only got a Blu-ray. That's why I didn't want to pay top dollar for this when it originally came out. But this Steelbook was $20 and it's not scratched out. There's like a little bit of a like wear mark right there. Again, does not bother me. I just wanted to have this amazing show in my collection. Very happy to do so. I want to say I logged it on Letterboxd. If I did, I'll pop that up here. If you have not seen Watchmen, highest of recommendations. It's still on Max. I'm hoping that doesn't go away. I'm hoping they don't take that off of streaming services for a tax write-off one of these days. But the performances from everybody were phenomenal. It was the perfect amount of time as well. If you're not sucked in by the end of the first episode, I don't know what to tell you, but it is just a masterful piece of TV that I think everybody should see, especially if you are a superhero fan. Highest recommendations for Watchmen. But the last movie that I picked up was one that I have never seen before, but the price was at such a sweet spot that I had to grab it. And it's an Arrow Video big box set that I did not have in the collection. I am just getting into Dario Argento's catalog of films. Everyone that I've seen, I've really enjoyed. This one, The Cat O' Nine Tails. I know that there is a 4K release of this right now, but if I've never seen the film and I see a beautiful box set with no wear and tear on it whatsoever for $15, that's coming home with me. This is going up on the boutique wall. Cannot wait to finally watch this sucker. Here is what the case looks like. It has 2 different artworks that you can choose from. It has this original artwork that's on the box, so I did not go this route. I went with the Italian original poster artwork because I like to see a little bit of difference. If I have the box in art, I flip them around. This used copy seems like it was barely watched by whoever had it, because the art cards even look very good. Can I show all of these? I guess I should have looked at these beforehand, but I think they're all safe. I think they're all safe to show. If you've seen Cat of Nine Tails, let me know in the comments if this was a good pickup or not. I feel like $15 is a very good pickup. The mystery Arrow Video card that I got is promoting Pulp with Michael Caine. So I've never seen that movie either. But yeah, Argento stuff. Very, very good. Again, just Italian giallos are... who knew that would be a genre of films that I would fall in love with? If you would have told me that 10 years ago, I don't know if that would be the case. It also comes with a double-sided poster. Ooh, I see. So the first poster is the red poster that is on the box set. That still looks very nice if you want to hang something like that up. But the back artwork, this looks spectacular. I love this artwork a lot. I wish this artwork was on the slipcover, or was on the case, I mean. Or have a slipcover Arrow Video. Umbrella is beating you to the punch on that Arrow Video, I will say. Their beefy box sets have movies with slipcovers in them still, and I love that about Umbrella. You could have put this amazing, beautiful artwork on a slipcover of this release, just made it the nice little cherry on top of a release. That's, again, I hear more and more people talking about how Umbrella Entertainment is having one hell of a 2024. Could not agree with you more. They've been knocking it out of the park for about a year now. I just think that Super Mario Brothers release really put them on the map for a lot of people, and this year has been great. They've done great work. But side tangent over here. Here is the booklet for Cat of Nine Tails, and I like that artwork on there as well. But if you've watched this channel before, you know I will probably not read this booklet. I'll look at the pretty pictures right here. Ooh, ah. Give me video essays as special features that I can watch on the disc. I would 1000% prefer that over a booklet that I will just do exactly what I did in front of all of you and never do anything else with it. But I think this stack of 4 movies, buy 3, get the 4th free, was pretty dang good. After everything was said and done, all 4 of these movies was a little less than $50. That's a steal in my book. I think this one alone goes for like $25 on eBay, and I want to say the Steelbook for Watchmen goes around that as well. So it's like I got the other 2 movies for free. Yes, please. Love adding quality movies at a great price to the collection. But like I said at the beginning of this video, this is only part 2 of 4 movies that I have with everybody that came to the get together. On the 4th part, I'll even show off what we picked up after everything was all said and done. After we went to see Long Legs, we it was like 11 o'clock at night, 10:30, 11 o'clock. We stayed out of our cars. We had like a Yankee swap of movies. Can't wait to show you all of that footage and what I got, because it's gonna be good. Everything, the next couple of videos, you are in for some treats. They were very good films. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.
Jake, do you like this store?
Love Jay's. There's a bunch of them around here, and I like a lot of them. What's not to like here, bud?